It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up as safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Second and long. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down.
And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
There we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the 2 points always stings, but they can put this in the end zone. You can make it a 2-score swing.
That stinging is probably that shot you take to the body. But now they can hit them in the chin with a big one, can't they? I mean, they can come right up and smack them and really create a great advantage for themselves.
An opportunity to take advantage. We'll see if they do just that. On second down, it's Gordon. Sheds him off at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On third down, Gordon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So that one will be accepted. Now they try the right side here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded at the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw now on first down. Out of the backfield, complete to Farrow. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Back to throw now on first down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Hold on a second, was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he's going to get... inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop with just over a minute to go before... Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 29 yards.
And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Back to throw. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 34. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon.
Good job, yo.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, Gordon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10, and he'll give it here to his running back. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll drop to throw. Able to get away. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, it's rare to see one safety. It's even rare to see 3 safeties in a game, Charles.
Well, we'll be able to talk about this with our grandkids, great-grandkids, and anyone else that may come around the house when we get a little bit older on that rocking chair. We were there when we saw 3 safeties in one game.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Foster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down. But they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. New York ready to go again offensively. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw again. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 111 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And it's Graham here, the one who is still down. And looks like he's in some pain. We'll check on his status when we get back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On first down, it's Gordon. And he's got some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the